Hey guys, so today I am bringing y'all my recipe for my stuffed naan. Yes, indeed, it is stuffed with cheese. It is delicious, ooey gooey. Yep, let's go. Okay, so over here I have my cilantro and some warm milk, and I also have some razzle hanout, active dry yeast, some non-fat yogurt, olive oil, sugar. So we're going to go ahead and mix the sugar with the milk. And now we're going to go ahead and add our yeast to this. You want to make sure your yeast is nice and dissolved in the milk. It's not going to dissolve fully, but just make sure it's nice and incorporated, okay? And we're going to go ahead and set that aside, and we're going to let this yeast sort of proof for about 5 minutes. When it comes back, it's going to look like this, and now we're ready to work on our dough. So for my flour here, I'm just going to go ahead and add 2 scoops of yogurt. Make sure you check the description box for the measurements. It'll be there. And now I am going to go ahead and add some salt. And now we're ready to add our olive oil and the yeast mixture. We're gonna let this dough work a little bit here. You can totally do this by hand, but I like doing this in here. And when it comes out, it'll be slightly sticky, so go ahead and flour your hands and you can work it a little bit more, just to make sure you pick up all the sides and everything like that. It does get sticky on the bottom of the bowl. We don't want to waste anything, honey. Okay, so here I'm just working my dough a little bit more. I did this for about 3 to 5 more minutes, and here's what it looks like. It's still sticky, but not too sticky. And we're gonna go ahead and put it in a bowl and let this rest for 30 minutes in a warm place. Over here, we're gonna work on our filling now. I've chopped up some cilantro, and I'm gonna go ahead and add some mozzarella cheese. You can use any cheese you like, but I like mozzarella, so we're doing some mozzarella in there. And I'm also going to throw in now my ras al hanout, and I will write down exactly how to spell that in the description box so you can find it at the grocery store. Okay y'all, so it's been 30 minutes and this is what our dough looks like. It's risen nicely and I'm happy with it. So now I'm just going to go ahead and flour my surface, and we're going to get the dough out and start to, you know, shape it up like a log or whatever makes it easy, because we're going to get ready to cut this up. Now you want to kind of get these cuts proportionate. I just went with it and freestyled. I was running out of time at this point, but do whatever you need to do, get those kind of sort of even. And now I'm just rolling it out. Make sure your rolling pin is nicely floured. You roll it as flat as you can get it, not too flat because you don't want it to be like dry, because we're not really making like a flatbread. It's gonna be like, you know, y'all, this is the consistency that you're looking for essentially. And mine actually did puff up a little bit more so. And now we're adding the filling in there. Look at that, cilantro, come on, get back in there. All right, now we're gonna go ahead and add our cilantro in there, our mix. I mean, I can't talk today, y'all. And then you're just gonna wrap it up like you're wrapping up a gift. It's like a cute little bow. So put all the sides together and everything, and just make a little mush at the end. And now you're gonna use your rolling pin to sort of even it out. And you want to be gentle here, because you know, you obviously don't want to like poke a hole on it or something, or the cheese is gonna ooze out. So you want to be gentle, just gentle, easy. Okay y'all, so here's my first one. So the first one always comes out a little bit ugly, but you know, it gets better with practice. And now we're gonna move on to the next one. I'm gonna show y'all this process all over again, so y'all got this down. So again, if your dough's a little bit sticky, go ahead and get some flour on it, and just don't put too much, don't overdo it with the flour, just enough that it does not stick to your hands all the way. Go ahead and roll it out. You really should aim for like I want to say an oval. I think in my mind it's like an oval, but I struggle all the time with my shapes. But yeah, I think it's kind of like ovalish, not a perfect oval, but ovalish. And I think this one came out beautiful. Yeah, I'm feeling it. go ahead and add your filling again in there, and I'm just showing this all over again so y'all can see it, and wrap it up on the sides again like a little bouquet and mush it down. And now we're just gonna go ahead and try to roll it out one more time. And you want to be gentle with the dough so that you don't have, I do get like tears and stuff like that on that, but it's usually not quite as bad. If it gets too bad, the cheese will ooze out, and then it's just like it eliminates the element of surprise, so you don't want that. So just be gentle with the dough, roll it out nice and gently, and there you have it. Over here I have my cast iron heating up nicely. You want to make sure it's nice and hot, and go ahead and drop your dough in there. I'm cooking these about 2.5 minutes on each side. I find that that is like the perfect amount of doneness. And then we're going to go ahead and flip it. Look at that color. I love that color, you guys. And then once you flip it that one time, then you're done. Get it out, move on to the next one. And we just kept doing that until we were just about done. And once you finish, this is like my favorite part, you guys. Make sure you get a really good quality of olive oil. I love good olive oil. And then just go ahead and drizzle on top. And you also can garnish with like cilantro if you want, but I felt like that was an overkill. So let's go ahead with some parsley. I have some chopped parsley, and I'm just garnishing that in there just to make it nice and pretty. And you are all done, you guys. This is so easy and just in time for iftar. I'm gonna cut into this right now. Ooh, look at that cheese. Yes, that is all I have for you guys today. Enjoy with some soup, or just eat it like it is. Thanks for watching. Later.